Class 12-002 began Air Force indoctrination with over 120 students. Now only 42 remain.
Becoming a PJ is a dream few have the ability to make a reality. And as our Mileka Lincoln shows us, those who might have what it takes must first survive a nightmare.
Air Force Pararescue indoctrination. It's considered one of the toughest special ops training programs in the military. 90% of all men who try fail. This 2001 class didn't graduate a single student. It will forever be the team that never was.
We're always looking for quality, not quantity.
Extended training day is considered the course's toughest challenge.
They know it's going to happen, they just don't know when.
The other uncertainty? If after 21 hours of training, they'll get a simple but significant reward, the coveted blue ascot.
It's kind of a badge of honor of this course, this particular course, and I don't feel that they have what it took to honor that.
Nearly 48 hours later, the team proves otherwise.
These ascots represent teamwork, dedication, hard work, suffering, and everything that you guys have been through.
They're now one step closer to becoming PJs.
They'll be saving lives, they'll be protecting their brothers, and they'll be conducting a special mission for the Air Force, something that no one else in the Department of Defense does.
I think that's something that should definitely be earned more than just 22 hours of getting through it. It's a lot more than just getting through a day of hell.
But it's also the only proof they survived one of the most selective training programs in the world.
If you feel good about yourself, you feel like you did something you didn't think you could do, you challenge yourself mentally and physically, but at the same time there's a lot more to do.
This ascot is just the beginning of a long journey ahead for these trainees. Once they complete INDOC, they still have to go through combat dive school, Army Airborne, paramedic survival, and a free fall parachuting course. The entire process will take nearly 2 years to complete.
Just that it's some of the hardest training out there. It all just starts to compound and wear on you, mentally and physically. And that's really the hardest part.
Knowing the fact that I can directly save a soldier's life and bring them back home to their family, their wives, their children, that's enough for me to say, I'm going to do this.
It's not just a motto, it's a way of life.
I saw the look in the eyes of a man who was saved on my first mission, and when he became conscious and he looked up, he didn't have to say anything, because the look in his eyes told me that that's what it was about.
There are about 500 PJs in service, making Pararescue one of the smallest special ops forces in the military. Yet they're the most highly decorated in the Air Force, with 1 Medal of Honor, 12 Air Force Crosses, and 105 Silver Stars. Fitting recognition for a unit whose squadron is named Guardian Angel. Mileka Lincoln, Fox News at 9.